Welcome to the Walpole High Film Festival's podcast, One Point Perspective, a podcast that explores the world of digital filmmaking and talks to young aspiring filmmakers in high school, college, and beyond. Now here are the hosts of the show, Mike Allen and James Conley.
All right, welcome back to another Buzz edition of the One Point Perspective podcast. Today we'll be talking about the buzz surrounding the movie Bullseye, which is brought to us by the Mango Crew. Mango Crew is led by Gianna Frederick and Becca Schmidt, also getting help from Joe Horgan, Danny Martinez, and Luke O'Rourke. Another script that, similar to Big Murray, maybe not as long as lineage as Big Murray, but it was definitely pitched last year as a movie. It was written last year by Gianna, and I wanted it to be made last year. I guess it's maybe a good thing Gianna got another year under her belt and now is taking the lead on this one. Really funny, the dark comedy.
Yeah, It was definitely one of the top scripts last year. We were shocked that it wasn't picked up, although it was like... It would have been difficult, I think, last year. It's not an easy movie. This is definitely one of the harder ones. A lot of outside shots. So I mentioned this in a previous buzz, but the advanced films kids had to come up with a short film this year, and so Gianna did that along with Joey, but she had to rewrite her own script as well. So she got I gave her a ton of notes off of that final draft from last year. She reworked it, made it a little bit more, bulked up the student aspect of it. It's just so funny. It's a really funny script. Big role for Camper and Geary. She's got a good crew with her, like Horgan, who also wrote a great script this year, didn't get picked up, but he's very funny and invested in the film, and Danny and Luke. So this is one that we're kind of crossing our fingers, being like, oh, please get this done, because they couldn't shoot with the snow, and even they almost went out early. They were like, we think we can shoot. I was like, don't bother, because everything's going to be snow in the background. You're going to have to wait. And so the snow just melted, so they're really scrambling now. They're shooting today after school. I think they're shooting tomorrow after school. They're shooting on Saturday, because just they get so much to get done. The good news is they have Geary and Camper, who are excellent. It's not a complicated plot-wise in terms of some of these other films where you need everything to be perfect, but it's just a difficult one to stage outside with it's called Bullseye, so you're not giving anything away, that there's bow and arrows and archery involved.
I mean, so they do have to worry about the weather, and then faculty availability is always kind of a question mark, but Camper's in a lot this year.
Yeah, he's
definitely earning his stripes. He might need a break next year, but thank you, Mr. Camper, if you're listening. And then Geary, he's kind of like that untapped resource.
Yeah, he's good.
He plays a little bit more of like the laid-back phys ed teacher, while Camper is, typecast at this point as crazy gym teacher or phys ed teacher. But yeah, it is a fun script. I like Joe Horgan. I met that kid this year. That script that he wrote too about the wood shop, hilarious. That was my favorite script this year.
That was one of my favorites,
and then
too.
This, I think, was my second favorite, which, again, it came out last year. But so I think, again, this is the crew that understands.
If Horgan had one more year, so if you're listening to this and you're a junior or sophomore, you got to get in early. This is exactly why. Because someday somebody's going to pick that script up, and it's going to be hilarious. And he'll come back. He'll come back, walk the red carpet.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see that one made, because that was a fun one. But yeah, really looking forward to see how Bullseye comes out. Again, a lot of it is left to be shot because it is outside, but I actually think it kind of was a blessing in disguise, because they got some of the kinks out of the way with filming.
Yeah.
They had to reshoot pretty much everything that they did inside already again, and they went out and got it again, but that hopefully will be a well-oiled machine for when they're outside getting these shots on the days that I guess matter. Like, they're going to have to make sure they get these in one go. Obviously, you can do pickups, but like it'd be a lot easier if they get this done right the first time. All right, so with that being said, my buzz for the Mango Cruise movie Bullseye is a grande iced lavender oat milk latte.
My buzz for the Mango Crew is a brew Dr. Island mango kombucha.
All right, love it. You can get those at your local Starbucks. And there you have it. That's the buzz for the Mango Cruise movie Bullseye.
You've been listening to Walpole High Film Festival's podcast, 1 Point Perspective.